We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Alexi Ortega looks to notch his 200th hit of the season. Coming up next. Justin Steele, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season. And this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
At the plate, Mike Soriano. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
First pitch, 7:06.
Now here's the pitch. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second, the center fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutcheon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, coming trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. The 1-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
To the plate now, Alexi Ortega, as he'll take a look at ball 1. McCutcheon leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Lon Rogers.
In now, Lon Rogers. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 count. The pitch. 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Rolando Hayden, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Javier Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. D-Row, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Row? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season. You know,
Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level. I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Count is full.
Freddie Santiago is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now to the plate, Freddie Santiago. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pause, now the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soriano will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting first, the right fielder, J.C. Embry.
Stepping up to the plate, J.C. Embry. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now a throw over. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Dan Farnsworth.
Now at the plate, Stan Farnsworth. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. Here's the first pitch to him. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Into the box, Travis James. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. One and 0. Here it is. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Comes set, the 0-1.
1-1.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Robbie Oldham. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swing and a little bouncer, softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Robbie Waite.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Robbie Waite, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch.
That missed. That's the ball.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Here's Zobrist now at second. Reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Anthony Samuel.
Ready now, Anthony Samuels. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. first pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yeehaw! 0-1.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball called strike. 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Well, this is right to him in left, as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Dave Bowie.
Dave Bowie.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
1-0.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in, Sito Suzuki. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
A ball and no strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
The 1-2. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
A runner at second, nobody out. Here's a high pop-up. Samuels is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Justin Steele.
The pitcher, Justin Steele, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time.
Up next to the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier.
Digging in to try it again, Javier Gonzalez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Gonzalez has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Cubs strand one. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Leading off the inning, Antonio Ruiz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Ruiz.
First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys have the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Rolando Hayden. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's in there. Base hit. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Liner toward right center, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Digging in, Andrew McCutchen. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And he takes strike two.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Pirates leave one. They still trail 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Santiago. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Freddie Santiago.
First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. One down.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, J.C. Embry.
Stepping in, J.C. Embry, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Fouled away. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Dan Farnsworth.
So digging in now, Stan Farnsworth. The pitch.
1-0.
Two out, nobody on. And that's too high, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to
The
anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
At the plate, Travis James, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's set, and the pitch.
Yeehaw!
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
A runner on first with 2 away. And it's quickly 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
The 1-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're up 1-0. So striding forward now, Alexi Ortega. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ortega.
First pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. Ball. 1-1.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Stepping up now, Lon Rogers comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Ready with the 1-0.
Cut.
One and 2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Back up the middle. Zobrist is there. On to first, and they get them both.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Robbie Oldham. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Softly on a line to third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Bucks go down quietly. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
The 3-0 pitch.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Into the box now, Dave Bowie. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. The 0-1.
That's the ball.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the stretch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. McCutchen is under it. 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The pitcher, number 75, Justin Steele.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Justin Steele. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
A 1 pitch on its way. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. To second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Now batting, the shortstop, Javier.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Javier Gonzalez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
0-1.
Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 1-2. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is the left fielder,
Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Digging in now, Freddie Santiago. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
And this should be a pretty good test of his resiliency out there. He's got to find a way to grab his composure, relax a little bit. He just gave up 3 runs. I get it. But he's got to attack this next hitter.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch.
2-2 to count.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. Most notably, he said they have to figure out a way to hit the off-speed stuff that's getting thrown their way. They've yet to get a hit on anything other than a fastball, so he said they're going to continue to see pitches dancing all over the place until they prove they can do something with it.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Robbie Waite.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Count even now at 1-1. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Now at the plate, Anthony Samuels. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
In now, Antonio Ruiz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball outside.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Luis Clemente will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. With runners in scoring position this season, Clemente hits a little over the 270 mark. From the stretch.
Two and one's the count.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Jimmy Nelson, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
For Pittsburgh, number 52, Jimmy Nelson.
Ready for another shot now. J.C. Embry. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Stan Farnsworth stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Throw over to the bag. Back in standing. Now the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. One there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
So in now for Chicago, Travis James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Nelson has tossed more than 120 innings to date, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Line to the right side. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this will bang up against the wall. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, Matt, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
2-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike 1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Pulled toward right center field. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Now at the plate, Dave Bowie. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go Mike Soriano. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. In tight with the slider. 2-2. And the pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Into the bleachers and out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. 34 home runs now on the year. And they're on the board at 6-1.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
The center fielder.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
The 0-1 delivery. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Standing in now, Alexi Ortega, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Santiago will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The catcher, number 36, Lon Rogers.
Striding in, Lon Rogers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's one.
Two out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Bucks get one back on the solo home run. Through 5.5, it's the Cubs 6 and the Pirates 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Sito Suzuki.
Sito Suzuki.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
1 strike.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Justin Steele. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Yeah.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Javier Gonzalez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this is low, ball 1.
1-0.
Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go as the switch-hitting outfielder, Robbie Oldham.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The next 3-2. Right side. And that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
To the plate now, Robbie Waite, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A runner at first with no outs here. Swung on, missed, 2-1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Now the 2-1. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Right fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter giving that bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Now the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First and second here with nobody out. Hit back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Stepping into the box, Antonio Ruiz. First delivery to him on the way. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. The 1-0 home.
That missed. That's the ball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for Pittsburgh. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Last half of the 7th here. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Freddie Santiago. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 7, J.C. Embry.
So coming to the plate, J.C. Embry. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Fouled off. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
No, that's down. Ball.
One out, nobody on. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Stan Farnsworth waits on deck. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Stan Farnsworth. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's the ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Strike called, 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Travis James would be next. Fouled away. And another foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over.
3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 6-1. Tadahito Hong has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 5, Tadahito Hong.
Wade Michael is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Michael.
Strike taken up in the zone. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. He'll try again, 1-2.
2-2's the count.
And he struck him out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
So now to the plate, Mike Soriano, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
2-1.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another try at 2-2.
Got a full count.
Awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Into the box now, Alexi Ortega. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. 2 out with the man at first. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. They trail 6-1. Jonathan Armas is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53, Jonathan Armas.
Ready for another chance, Travis James.
For the Cubs, the catcher, Travis James.
First pitch coming, here it is. In there, no balls and a strike.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And a curveball taken for strike 2. Armas rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, ball.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
In now, Ben Zobrist. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Softly hit toward the hole. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Dave Bowie.
Settling in now, Dave Bowie. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. In there, 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. All set to start the 9th in this one, and now it'll be the catcher, Lon Rogers. He's set. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Good sharp curveball there. The count 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
The right fielder, Robbie.
Up next for the Buccos, Robbie Oldham, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-0 is a slider that can't catch the outside. The 3-0 pitch. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Robbie Waite. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. None out. Runners at first and second. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball high. Full count.
Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Thomas Nicholas takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 1, Thomas Nicholas. Now playing second base and batting 9, number 34, Jason Shipman.
Stepping in now, Anthony Samuels, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases loaded here, nobody out.
swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 1-2. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Antonio Ruiz comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are loaded here. One man out. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Teddy Quinlan will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 47, Teddy Quinlan.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, folks, you've just witnessed a little bit of Major League Baseball history. That's win number 116. That's right, 116 on the season, tying them with the all-time record holders, the 2001 Mariners and the 1906 Cubs. It literally does not get any better than that.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Cubbies earn their 116th win, tops in the division. Justin Steele records his 14th winning decision of the season. Rolando Hayden was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Thomas Nicholas closes the door for the save, his 47th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.